Yeah, hi, welcome to Arts All Over. Today I'm in Salinas, California. I'm out in front of the Superior Court here on 240 Church Street. I'm arguing an illegal camping ticket. I got in Big Sur, California. So we're working on seeing what we can do to change the illegal camping law, or the camping law that they have out here in this area. Once again, it seems that the state of California has decided that people don't have a right to the entitlement and enjoyment of California's beautiful scenic coastline. I don't know how many hours a person is allowed to camp at someplace or to scenically look at someplace, but you know, one of the problems I had with the ticket is the fact that what do you consider camping? Because when I camp, I pull all my gear out and I enjoy the beauty from the back window of my truck, or the back open space of my truck. If you've seen it, it's not a new truck, which was another reason I believe I got the ticket, because once again, I don't conform to the standard anymore of owning new vehicles. I have an old truck, it's paid for, it gets me anywhere I want to go, it uses a little bit more gas. Yet, it's not my fault the gas companies want to rape and pillage the American consumer, you know, and the government that be the criminals who live in the White House and the Congress and the Senate there. They seem to think it's okay for their activity to do the things they're doing to steal American taxpayer dollars. And they seem to have an entitlement to my money or our money. So to me, it's a point that, you know, if we're going to occupy those places that we feel garner the most attention, then I honestly feel that we need to occupy those places that belong to us as Americans. So we're working on this here today, and I hope you'll follow me as this case develops and evolves. I'll be at the courthouse here on April 5th again. So come along and see what's happening. And I will say this on camera, I'm a little disappointed with the Monterey Occupy. I let them know that I had this case going on. I even talked to their legal aid team, but it seems like they don't want to handle this kind of case for whatever reason. I'm a little disappointed with that fact. I had the same problem with the Occupy in San Francisco, and I believe that's a lot of the disjointment is the reason why the government doesn't work, because you can't even get the Occupy movement people to gel together. There's a big contingent that seems to think they're entitled to the rights and privileges of the Occupy movement, and that they're the insiders who, with all the information, who can get things done. But check this out, I've been spending my money working with the Occupy movement to try to make change, and all the money they're generating through donations, I'm not able to get a dime of it for my expenses. So I just want to let you occupiers know across America, you know, if you think for 1 minute that you're entitled to the donations because you're on part of a committee or you participate with the Occupy movement, I want to reinform you that all people that are doing this are entitled to that money also. So keep that in mind the next time you try to deny somebody the right to occupy, and when they get in a position with the police and those 1% enforcement officers, that, you know, you'll consider the fact that everybody who's occupying is doing this together as a team, and you need to start recognizing the fact that when they get into a problem with a ticket or some other offense or civil disobedience law that they seem to want to create, is, you know, your obligation to spend that donation money to get them help and to provide services that they need. Because if you can't do it, what do you think the government's doing? You're no better than they are. So that's what I have to say today. Welcome to Arts All Over. Thank you for listening to what I had to say. Oh, and one more thing. I was trying to see the sunrise off the coast of Western California here to enjoy the beauty, the scenic beauty, and that seems to not be what you're able to do. So it seems that even our scenic places of beauty you're only allowed to have that 10-minute view and mosey your ass along. So how much time are you supposed to spend these places? Is it about money? That's what it's all about, isn't it? No matter where we go, it's about money and the system we've created. We're getting robbed by the corporations, we're getting robbed by the banks, we're getting robbed by our politicians, and now we're getting robbed by the very people who say they're occupying for a reason. So what I'm saying is, if we're going to work together, let's do it. If we're not, then be that way. But you're not entitled to the donations you get to yourself. I've spent every dollar I have out of my pocket trying to get these things, and I'm stuck with either a $200 and some fine out of San Francisco, or I'm stuck with a fine here. It's almost $300 for illegal camping. Now I'm arguing this case for the fact being that I feel it's illegal what they're doing to me because I wasn't camping, and I don't understand why I have to explain myself when I'm a free person to anyone to begin with. I mean, America's supposed to be about mobility and freedom, and that doesn't seem to be what's happening here. We're getting more confined and restrained wherever we go. So anyhow, thanks for watching Arts All Over. Have a good day.